Hi, my name is Troy. Welcome back to my McFreaking channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some of the DIYs that I've done throughout this year. I post pretty much every day on TikTok, so if you want to go follow me there, please do. It is at Troy's Projects, and I just do a bunch of projects that I'm working on and show them on my TikTok, and it's mostly DIY projects. I hope I inspire you today to get creative and do some creative DIYing, but if not, just enjoy this video, and I love you. Let's get into it. My first DIY is creating this Whimsygoth dresser and turning my black plain basic dresser into a fantasy. First I start by sanding it down and then priming it, and then I paint the dresser blue, like a navy blue, and then I paint the drawers gold with a spray paint, and then I put on this wallpaper trim that is suns and moons. I am obsessed. It is actually fabuloso. It is fabulous. That is my simple request. Did you know you can print on tissue paper and then Mod Podge it to shells and then put gold lining around it, and then you have cute little trinket dishes? Because that's what I'm doing today. So you want to get a regular sheet of paper, and around the edges you want to put glue, or what I used was crafter's tape, around the edge. Then use the shiny side of this, put the shiny side down, cut around it, and make sure it's all flat and even, and then print it. But make sure you have the tissue paper side down when you put it into the printer. When you print it, make sure you don't print it on the edge where the glue is, because you're going to cut that off. Like so. Now that you have your tissue paper cut out, put it on your shell and then Mod Podge that bitch. This is all finished. Oh my god! I didn't know that you had to boil the CDs before, so they started falling apart. So I'm gonna reboil them and then glue them on. Also, I made this outside part with air dry clay, hence all the cracking, and I'm going to probably repaint it with a silver paint. Put glitter over it. Hopefully that'll help with the cracks as well. So we're gonna start cutting them up and gluing them on. I'm halfway through with it. As Hannah Montana said, nobody's perfect, and we're gonna work it. So let's go. Okay, so it's done, and now I just need to take off this tape and then clean up the mirror. Uh-oh, the tiles want to come off with the tape. That's not good. 1 second. It is finished. Not my best work, but I love it. It is so cute. Gonna be hung up. I'll show you where I'm hanging it up. This is where it is for now. I am fucking obsessed. For my next DIY, I decided to make a shelf out of a guitar. So obviously first I have to cut out the front in order to put the shelves in. And then I come up with a plan, just an idea of what I want to put it and where I want to put it. And then I completely disregard that plan and put tape all around it where I put the paper and the tissue paper inside of it. And then I put joint compound on it, and that's pretty much the DIY. So this next DIY, I use some stuff that I forgot the name of. It's not caulk, it's not joint compound, it's that other stuff. But I make texture, I put a canvas in the middle, I paint on it, and it looks super cute. I'm obsessed. I use like mostly primary colors in the painting, and then I write Carpe Diem on top, which means seize the day in Latin, and this one's just turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. This DIY, I don't actually have videos of me creating it, but here's the inspiration, and I just made it out of polymer clay, and it is super duper 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 cute. If you know me super well, you know that I love making jewelry, so this is one of my jewelry projects that I did. I used a one-step looper in order to connect all of these beads, and I just beaded them through wire, used the one-step looper, looped them all together, and put chain around it, and it looks awesome. Next is this DIY jellyfish wall hanging. First I get my dad to put a hole in it so I can put this bead through this wire and then have it hanging from a fishing line. And then I use some wire to put some beads on and then curl them. And then I have this extra like pearl thing that I add to it. And then someone commented on that video saying I need to add ribbon to it, so I decided to do that. I have the little like skirt that the jellyfish have, and then I add some more ribbon to it, and it looks 10 times better. I love it. I thrifted this bedazzler kit, and then I thrifted this tank top, and then I straight up bedazzled it. What you know about that? This one's probably my worst DIY fail. I straight up tried to dye this tank top and then I dropped the entire thing on my shoes and on my pants. My shoes are ruined, my pants are ruined, but the shirt is awesome because I had enough left. Let's fucking go.
I used to make paper all the time in college. I want to make something like this, so we're gonna do it. I have a journal filled with like a bunch of nothing. It has like some writing on it, but I don't think it'll mess it up too bad. And I'm just going to cut it up, throw it in here into the blender, and then blend it up. I forgot you gotta put water in the blender, let it soak a little bit. By the way, we're doing this painting, but I put some water in it, blended it up. Here's some of it blended, and separate it into different containers. A lot of paint. You need a lot more paint than you think. And by the way, I'm using gloves to mix this up. It looks so fluffy. I did it. I didn't think it could be done.
So that was basically a full year of creating DIYs, and I had so much fun making this video, putting it all together, and creating every single one of these DIYs. So I encourage you to also make some freaking DIYs. Being creative is so important. Keeping our imagination running is so important. It is vital to being a human freaking being. So do it. So do something creative today, tomorrow. Plan for it or don't. Just do it. Just do it. But thank you for watching. I love you. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment. And then also follow me on Instagram. It's at Troy's Boys, same as on here. TikTok at Troy's Projects. So again, I love you. Have a wonderful make frigging day.